All right. This is your host for the most of the time. Welcome to the Daily Decrypt by XT.com. Last couple of days, just been caught up with a couple of events in Abu Dhabi, which is actually the capital of the United Arab Emirates. And me and some of my colleagues here at XT.com, we got to attend the Web3 Delight, as well as ADGM's Abu Dhabi FinTech Week. And yeah, we got a chance to see some interesting people, and I also got a chance to be a speaker at the Web3 Delight conference, and also got a chance to actually say hi to CZ, who is the CEO of Binance. Didn't get to get a picture with him, but my buddy Adele Burton, shout out to him for getting a photo appearance with CZ himself. I also got a chance to see Mike Novogratz from Galaxy Digital. We also saw Noriel Rubini, who is such a negative review about crypto, and he also said some pretty harsh things. Has some harsh words for CZ. So definitely it was really entertaining. And but overall, I think there's a lot of I would say there is optimism, but also there's pessimism in terms of what's happening in the markets with regards to FTX. But I think there's also a lot of interesting insights in the world of DeFi, and I think that's something we all but we all have to, we all have to really think about, right? There's a lot going on, talking about crypto payments, transactions, global partnerships, blockchain protocols, and Web2 companies, all that stuff. So that being said, I know there's a lot to catch up, and yeah, just wanted to, let's get started with the Daily Decrypt by XT.com. And I got some articles from our friends from Bitcoin.com News. And just a heads up for y'all, this Saturday, we are releasing an episode with Bitcoin.com head of financial services, Corbin Fraser. So definitely you got to check it out. We're definitely going to leave the links and the description below, all that good stuff. And just check out what these guys are working on. And I think there's something I'm sure XT.com is gonna definitely would love to participate and be part of this new movement. And as you know, XT.com is an ecosystem. We provide all kinds of advanced financial services that will enable new users and advanced users to capitalize on the new opportunities in crypto, DeFi, GameFi, Metaverse, you name it. So, we got a lot of good stuff going on. So, anyways, I need to stop yapping all this stuff. Let's cut right into the chase. So, we got an article from Bitcoin.com News. The title is Robert Kiyosaki says, Bitcoin isn't the problem. Calls former FTX CEO the Bernie Madoff of crypto. Wow. Definitely, I think that sentiment would be correct. So yeah. Anyways, sorry, just been distracted. But yeah, anyways, let's do this. All right, so Robert Kiyosaki on Bitcoin, FTX blowup, Bernie Madoff, all that just good stuff. So as you know, Robert Kiyosaki is the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. So if you're in the business, in one of your respective schools of business all over the world, definitely you should be knowing about Robert Kiyosaki. All right, so he shared his thoughts about Bitcoin, the collapse of it, and the bankruptcy, right? So. Just to give you a context, who Rich Dad Poor Dad is, it's a book co-authored by Robert Kiyosaki and Sharon Lecter. It has been New York Times bestseller list for over 6 years. More than 32 million copies of the book has been sold in over 51 languages across more than 109 countries. Oh, wait a minute. why talk about? Let me just share it to you. Let me share it to you, people. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, let's share. Bam. There you go. So here you go. So this is what Robert Kiyosaki has tweeted earlier, that Bitcoin is not the problem, no more than gold, silver, oil, cause of inflation. In contrast, he claimed that the bankrupt crypto exchange, President Joe Biden's family, the Federal Reserve, Marxist educators, and corrupt politicians are really big problems. His tweet continues: gold, silver, Bitcoin, police, veterans, vital for our personal freedoms. Interesting. And then and we all are aware that FTX is now under numerous investigations worldwide, with the likes of in the U.S. Department of Justice, the DOJ, the SEC, and the CFTC, a lot of these alphabet agencies. So it's also interesting to see that Kevin O'Leary and Jim Cramer raved about Sam Bankman-Fried, calling him the Warren Buffett of crypto. SBF is more like Bernie Madoff of crypto. How much more corrupt can Silicon Valley and Holly Beard become? Man, this is one thing I love about Twitter. Man, definitely want to check out those tweets out. It's always entertaining. There's a lot of interesting insights you get to see. So yeah, don't be put off by. There's a lot of vitriol going on, but if you really be objective, I think there's a lot to learn from here. So, as you know, we keep talking about Bernie Madoff. So some of you might be new. Who the heck is Bernie Madoff? Well, Bernie Madoff, he actually ran the largest Ponzi scheme in history worth $64.8 billion. He was convicted of fraud, money laundering, and other related crimes, and was sentenced to 150 years in federal prison. And Bernie Madoff, he died in prison on April 14th last year at the age of 82. So yeah, I think this is really interesting. There's also what I didn't know about FTX is Shark Tank Kevin O'Leary has an equity stake in FTX and has signed a multi-year deal to become crypto exchange ambassador and spokesperson. His compensation was paid in crypto and managed on the FTX platform. Bankman-Fried is a big donor to the Democratic Party, if you're starting to learn. There's this convergence with business and politics. So hey, it gets murkier and murkier. So the former FTX chief was the second largest donor to the Democrats in 2021-22, donating almost $40 million, second only to billionaire George Soros, according to the Open Secrets political donor data. So Robert Kiyosaki is a Bitcoin investor. He has been recommending BTC for quite some time. Last month, he explained why he buys Bitcoin. So in September, he urged investors to get into crypto now before the biggest economic crash in history happens. Oh wow! Okay, that's so yeah. So you heard it, folks. So let's check out the next article. Let's see what we can go. Oh, you know what? Let's check out this bad boy right here. We're talking about Kevin O'Leary, right? Let's see. All right, so Kevin O'Leary slammed for saying he would back former FTX CEO again. Insists SBF is a brilliant crypto trader. Wow, okay. I'm sure hey, that's why we're checking out the news, right? We're checking out the Daily Decrypt, trying to understand what the heck is going on. So, Kevin O'Leary apparently ignores evidence of fraud, says he'd back X blah. So, and as you know, FTX has filed a Chapter 11 bankruptcy. SBF stepped down as CEO. Yeah. So if SBF knocked on your door again and said, "Hey, look, I failed in my last venture. I have a new crypto venture. I need money. Would you back him?" O'Leary was asked. He replied, "The answer would be yes." The Shark Tank described, "I think we can all admit you can love them or hate them given what's happened. However, Mr. Wonderful, he was one of the most brilliant traders in the crypto universe. He also built one of the most robust platforms. We used FTX actively. It was a very robust platform that allowed us to get information on a compliant basis. So I really like what he built." All right. O'Leary proceeded to detail on how he would invest in Bankman-Fried in a different context next time. The Star explained that SBF would not have operational control of the assets, but he would have trading control. You're going to find, assuming he doesn't get involved in a bad situation somehow personally, that he will be found somewhere else in crypto. I know all the players in the crypto market, and I'm just telling you, there's nobody quite like him. I'm telling you, Sam Bankman-Fried is an unusual 1% person in terms of understanding how these assets work. Circling back to the question about whether he would back SBF in his next venture, Larry O'Leary said, if I could put him on my team in a very straight vertical where he doesn't have the ability to move assets around but has the ability to trade them, yeah, I would. Many people disagree. Shit, no kidding. A lot of people are going to disagree. Let's see. Here, there's a guy, Will Clement. He's a co-founder of Reflexivity Research, wrote, unbelievable. Kevin O'Leary says he would back SBF again and that he was a great trader. Kevin, do you realize he was front running and counter trading his own customers and dumping accumulated tokens on his own customers? You cannot be serious. Crypto lawyer John E. Deaton stressed SBF did not fail in his last venture. What is wrong with Kevin O'Leary? He did not fail, not so, Mr. Wonderful. He lied, cheated, deceived, committed insider trade, and stole people's money. O'Leary had the audacity to criticize Brian Armstrong, but he would back SBF again. My God. Ripple CTO David Joel Katz Schwartz opined, I can forgive people for getting fooled when others were fooled too, but I cannot forgive people for being willfully blind to overwhelming evidence. Man, this is, a really interesting article. Really, I think this is just mind-blowing stuff. So, hold on. Got it. So yeah, anyways, I will leave it up to you guys to decide. Would you back up SBF again if he's going to come up with a venture? I don't know. Personally, for me, I wouldn't, because I would agree with my my counterparts in the crypto space that he did not actually fail FTX. He actually committed fraud, insider trading, all that. And, there's a whole host of things we just shared over here. So I'm not going to break my head on this. So anyways, let's dive into another article. I would like to finish us off with an article from Bitcoin.com News again. All right. So this time, investment firm Paradigm, still optimistic about crypto, says issues at FTX are precisely ones DeFi can solve. Now, Paradigm is still optimistic. It's on the crypto's potential following the collapse of FTX. The blow up has caused some questions on the value of crypto, but the issues at FTX are precisely ones that DeFi can solve through increased transparency and security. Now, Paradigm of FTX collapse, Matt Wong took to Twitter to explain the impact cryptocurrency exchange has on his company. I believe that Paradigm has invested in it, so obviously they were shocked by the revelations about FTX, Alameda, and SBF. And facts are still coming to light, and many lessons to learn. I definitely do agree, and I'm sure that here he says we feel deep regret for having invested in a founder and company who ultimately did not align with crypto's values and who have done enormous damage to the ecosystem. Paradigm's equity investment in FTX constituted a small part and has now been written down to zero. Hey, you live and learn. Same thing too. Huang was previously a partner at Sequoia Capital, which also marked its FTX investment down to zero. The liquidity crunch has created solvency risk for FTX. Here's what they emphasize: the blow up of FTX has caused some to question crypto's value, but the issues at FTX are precisely ones that DeFi can solve through increased transparency and security. Crises such as this help to clarify the true merit of what we are building towards. Great thoughts. And of course, one of the top people I really respect is from Kraken CEO. He's an outgoing CEO, and he's also the chairman of Kraken. Jesse Powell said the damage to the crypto industry is huge and will take years to undo. Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao, CZ, has compared the FTX fiasco to the 2008 financial crisis. He warned of cascading effects from the rival exchanges' collapse. Former U.S. Treasury Secretary Larry Summers compared FTX to Enron. So there you go. So that's the Daily Decrypt by XC.com. So hope this events give you some time to marinate and understand the situation here in the cryptocurrency marketplace. So don't take this as a negative. This is a great positive for new opportunities and new possibilities in the space. And in this bear market season, all I can say is the best tech is getting built right now. New ideas are coming to fruition, and there are now opportunities for new people to provide crypto and blockchain based solutions that are going to revolutionize the internet, information, and money. And we are going to keep reporting on this, and hope this message resonates with our community here at XC.com. So y'all be good, y'all be safe. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.